As you settle in now, noticing the rhythm of your breathing, becoming aware perhaps of how effortlessly you can follow the sound of my voice. Isn't it interesting how the body already knows how to relax, how to release, how to transform? And as you listen, you might find yourself becoming curious about the nature of fear and panic. Because here's something worth exploring deeply. Panic is fear leaving the body, and fear is panic leaving the body. Isn't it fascinating? This isn't just an idea, but a process, a healing, a transformation, already happening beneath the surface. Even as you hear these words, your unconscious mind is beginning to connect the dots, isn't it? You see, panic and fear, they're like old guests who've overstayed their welcome. They have a purpose, of course. They've tried to protect you, to keep you safe in their own way. But now they're packing their bags. They're ready to leave, aren't they? And every time you feel even the faintest flutter of panic, it's a signal, isn't it? A signal that something inside is shifting, changing, releasing, healing. And as your unconscious mind listens even more deeply, isn't it true that healing can be as natural as the seasons changing, as natural as the wind brushing against your skin, or as profound as the first light of dawn breaking through the night? Your unconscious mind understands this, doesn't it? It knows exactly how to transform, how to realign, how to heal. And isn't it amazing how the unconscious mind already knows how to transform those feelings, how to reframe them, how to turn them into stepping stones for growth? Because as you hear these words now, something inside you can begin to soften, to relax, to release, allowing those old patterns to dissolve naturally and effortlessly. Because every breath you take now, it's a step closer to freedom, closer to clarity, closer to a life filled with ease and empowerment. Imagine for a moment the way the body releases tension, like exhaling a deep breath, like letting go of a weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. That is what fear does when it leaves. And panic too. It's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. Like a storm clearing the air, leaving everything fresh and new and clean. And as your unconscious mind takes this in, it can begin to weave this understanding deeply into the fabric of who you are, integrating it into every thought, every feeling, every breath. Isn't it reassuring to know your mind and your body, they already have all the resources they need to release what no longer serves you? And as you consider that now, doesn't it feel good to know that this belief, this truth, it can settle deeply, effortlessly, becoming a part of you? And perhaps you've already noticed, or you begin to notice, how this belief is not just an idea but an experience, right now in your body, in your mind. That every time you feel the fear or panic, it's not something to resist, is it? No, it's something to allow, to welcome, because it's leaving, it's healing. It's part of a natural, unstoppable process, like the waves returning to the sea, like the seasons turning, like your own heartbeat, steady and sure. And isn't it interesting, as you listen now, your unconscious mind, it can begin to amplify this process, finding ways to let go even more deeply, more completely, with every word you hear, with every thought that you think. So the belief becomes a part of your very essence, a truth so profound that you begin to live it without even realizing it. And the more you live it, the more natural it becomes, like a melody that lingers long after the song has ended. And as you hear this now, you can begin to imagine, can't you, what it would be like to live with this knowing deeply rooted inside you, that fear and panic, they're simply energy, transforming, shifting, moving through and out of your body. They're not enemies, they're signals, allies, catalysts for growth. And isn't it reassuring to know that every flutter, every rush, every moment of intensity, it's a step closer to freedom? And as you let that thought settle in, like a seed planting itself deep in fertile soil, you might begin to wonder how your unconscious mind will use this belief to make powerful changes in your life, changes that ripple outward effortlessly, like a pebble dropped in a still pond, expanding. Because transformation starts from within, doesn't it? Because the unconscious mind already knows, doesn't it? It knows how to take this truth, that panic is fear leaving the body, that fear is panic leaving the body, and to integrate it completely, to make it so natural, so automatic. You don't even have to think about it. It simply is. Like knowing how to walk, like breathing, like being. And as this belief grows stronger, deeper, richer within you, you might notice other changes too, subtle at first, perhaps, or maybe dramatic. Who's to say? You might find yourself responding differently, more calmly, more powerfully, in situations that once triggered fear or panic. You might notice a sense of curiosity, even excitement, when those feelings arise, because now you know they're leaving, they're healing. And every moment they're here is a moment closer to freedom. And as you imagine that now, you might begin to see, or sense, or feel what's possible for you as this belief becomes fully, deeply installed in your mind, in your heart, in every cell of your being. What would your life look like as you embrace this truth? What could you do? Who could you become? Just allow your unconscious mind to explore this now, seeing the possibilities, hearing encouragement, feeling the ease of stepping into this truth more fully with every moment. And as you do, notice how good it feels to know that this process it's already begun, that the shift is already happening, that every word you've heard here today, it's weaving itself into the fabric of your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, transforming you in ways that are powerful, lasting, and profoundly healing. And so now, as you begin to return to the present moment, bringing with you this deep knowing, this sense of peace, of clarity, of healing, notice how the air feels a little lighter. Notice how your body feels a little freer. And know this is just the beginning. The process will continue automatically, effortlessly, in the hours and days and weeks to come, because you have planted the seeds, and it's already growing stronger, growing deeper, and as it integrates into every layer of who you are. And as you take this with you, notice now how your unconscious mind can amplify this process, gently, easily, in ways that surprise and delight you, because you're already healing, already transforming, already becoming exactly who you're meant to be. And doesn't that feel good?